Hey y'all, welcome back to Real Raw and Sweet Tarot. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a returning member to the Soul Tribe, welcome back, Bookie. Cancer, this is your reading. Let me do it from this angle, y'all. Hold on, give me a little second. Okay, period. Cancer, this is your reading. I've already cleansed your energy, cleansed your space, and I hope everybody's having a good day. Good week, good start to everything. Okay, Cancer, I put in the caption for your reading, rainbows, the pride community, like LGBTQ. You could be a part of LGBTQ community, or horses or a farm could be significant for some of y'all. I don't know. They were all pre-intuition things that I got prior to starting to the reading. So yeah. They could be significant to you in some type of way, shape, or form. Okay, I hope the retrograde did not mess with your sign too much. I know air signs were having a lot of issues during the retrograde, but hopefully, Cancer, everything's been okay for you. Do y'all see that? It's the shadow. Yeah, it's the shadow. Okay, y'all. So, we're gonna go ahead and give you guys. Let's see. Do we want a 3-card pull or a 4? Maybe let's get a 4-card pull. Let's be nosy. A 4-card pull, we're going to see what your person likes about you, what they don't like about you, what they don't want you to know, and what they don't like about the relationship as a whole. With Cancer, what does their person like about them? What does their person like about Cancer? Knight of Wands in the reverse. And the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Very interesting. Somebody could like that you're very sexy, you're very, very attractive. You could be very creative in how you express yourself as well. So I don't know if you wear like really sexy clothes or whatever the case may be. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like a lot of you guys don't need to take a lot of time to decide when you are going to love somebody, be intimate with somebody. I'm not saying you always rush and do it, but I feel like it's like you make a good choice, but you make choices kind of based off attraction. So I don't know if you met your person through just genuinely just looks, through nothing else, nothing about the personality, strictly just looks. Maybe that person likes this about you because maybe it's like you didn't get to see all of them until you really got to know them. You were just looking at the outer shell instead of the inner shell. Also, I'm also getting for some of you guys, you could be the type that really does take long to do something sexually as well. A lot of you guys really could be bold. A lot of you guys could be charmers in some type of way. I don't know why I just wanted to say sugar babies, but some of y'all really could be sugar babies. Like, are you milking somebody for money? You're milking the sugar dad, but you're bringing it home to like you and your boo or something like that. Somebody could like that you're a charmer. They could like the fact that you get what you want just by simply smiling at somebody or winking at somebody. You don't even got to do much. That's that energy as well. Okay, let's see what they don't like about you. What do they not like about Cancer? What do they not like about Cancer? The 4 of Swords. Okay, I feel like when you feel conflicted or you guys went back and forth, had a little tat, had a little argument, whatever the case may be, this person really feels like you have to sleep on the situation. Like you stay in contemplation no matter what. And it's like you can't wake up and just be like, oh, this is a new day. No, you wake up and you be like, so I slept on the situation and here's how I feel about it. It's like they don't like that you will re-bring something up or that you will re-breathe life into something, basically, is what I'm saying here. Yeah, because the 4 of Swords is like, I'm getting good sleep. I'm sleeping better, but there's still one thing that's pondering on my mind. And until I figure it out, I'm going to keep mentioning it. Sorry, y'all. Until I figure it out. And let's see what they don't want you to know. What's being hidden from Cancer? What's being hidden from Cancer? The Magician in the reverse. Somebody's mad at the power you hold. I feel like, you want to know what it is? I feel like you have a lot of power over this person in some type of way, shape, or form. Whether it's your energy, your aura, sexually, you know what I mean? Whatever the case may be. This person is mad that you hold so much power in their life. Also, for some of y'all, somebody could be trying to do some type of magic on you to get you to stay with them with this Magician in reverse. Somebody could be actually practicing something to do some type of spell work. Also, the Magician in reverse is somebody that is somebody isn't a good manifester. Like, I feel like somebody doesn't pray or somebody doesn't know how to bring something to life. I feel like for you, it's so easy. You could mix a whole bunch of things together and then boom, you'll come out with the best cake anybody's ever tasted. But it's like this person doesn't have the same recipe and they wonder how you have it. And it's just like, that's what I'm saying. So you want to know something? Also, what I'm getting with the Queens in reverse, somebody could like the fact that you're a charmer and that you always get what you want just by looks. Like, that's what I'm saying. You could get a whole free meal, or somebody could pay for something for you just because you're pretty. But at the same time, what they don't want you to know is that underlyingly, they don't fully all the way like that because they don't have that power too. And I feel like it is a little bit weird. Especially if it's like a man, like, why would you even want the same reins as a woman? Like, this is like a man thinking of a woman like, wow, like, she was sitting so pretty at the bar, she got a free drink. Like, I should get the same privilege. It's actually kind of weird. It's actually kind of weird. But that's what this person don't want you to know. Like, I feel like they're mad about your power. The Two of Pentacles in the reverse, coming out right after the Magician. Maybe somebody feels like it's too much for them to adapt to, or it's too much to juggle. I feel like somebody's trying to master the same thing that you do. This could be a craft. It doesn't even have to be with the relationship. I just feel like there's some type of power that you hold. There is something that you are really, really good at. And I feel like somebody is trying to make it their priority to either sabotage it or to try to do the same thing, and they're just not going to amount up to that. The Two of Pentacles in the upright is something that's a priority. At the same time, you're adapting to like the change or something like that. So I feel like maybe somebody's not adapting to the fact that they can't do what you do, or they can't charm people like you charm people. I just feel like somebody's trying to be like you and it just don't have the same effect. It's crazy because Libra literally just got this in their reading. Like, one of my readers I was listening to was just saying this, like, Libra's got a huge copycat out in the world right now, and I truly believe it. Nine of Wands in the reverse coming out for what they don't like overall about the relationship. I feel like somebody feels like they have to consistently keep being strong. They have to keep seeing everything through, and I feel like they're done with that. Or this could be your energy. Some of you guys, lots of swords, lots of wands out here. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. You could also be dealing with a Libra, a Gemini, or a Aquarius. And I love how I just mentioned Libra's reading. So yeah, but somebody feels like I'm not going to keep trying like time and time again. And I feel like that's something else they don't like about the relationship. Maybe you guys always have to restart. I'm just getting the energy of something have to like keep restarting over. You know how you're trying to mow the lawn and you pull that little, whatever it's called, the little line, whatever, and it won't start and you got to keep pulling it until it starts. I feel like that's the same thing that happens to your relationship. It's like you pull it, the lawnmower will turn on, it'll be running real good for a while, and then it conks out again, and then you got to pull that chain again to get it back started. That's really what it is with your relationship. So I feel like that's what this person doesn't like about the relationship as a whole. It's so much push and pull. Like, you know, everything's fine, but they don't want to keep putting up the fight. It's like having to restart over and over again. It's the act of being persistent. Somebody's tired of being persistent over and over again. It's like, why do we keep going through the same things? I turned them all the wrong way. That was my fault, y'all. But yeah, this is what I'm getting. Let's see what else. This table, it just be shaking its life away. What else for Cancer? Anything else for Cancer? The King of Swords, Aquarius energy. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, or this could be you showing that you're very disciplined with your words now, how you speak to people, how you react to situations. King of Swords with the King of Cups. Beautiful. Okay, Cancer. You're being very disciplined with your feelings now. And also how you reveal how you feel about people. I feel like you're being very disciplined with that as well. You're not coming off, when you express how you feel to somebody about something, you're not coming off all lovey-dovey and all in your feelings. You're being very disciplined with it. Like, you could tell somebody like, I love you. You're a good person and I value you as a person, but we're just not meant to be together. Like, you see how nice that sounded and how wholesome that sounded, but it was still like disciplined enough to like not fall back into the same pattern with the person, or you're still not setting any false hope to the person that it's like, regardless, I said all this nice, truthful things about you, but it still holds the weight of what I said. King of Swords energy. I'm still standing on what I said. So I just feel like you're just, like I said, you're a lot more disciplined with how you talk to people, how you use your feelings, because you're so used to being in this King of Cups energy, wearing your heart on your sleeve. For some of you guys, you could have a Scorpio in your energy. What else with this King of Cups? For a lot of you guys, this is your energy. You always wear your heart on your sleeve. You are a lover. And I feel like you look how he's blowing into his little seashell horn. That's you. Like, you're literally the type to voice how much you love, like at the top of a mountain type shit. Like, Cancer, you're really a real authentic type of person. Okay. What's with the King of Cups? What's with the King of Cups? The Two of Pentacles in the reverse coming out again. This is what I'm saying. So maybe you're having a hard time adapting to this change, being disciplined with your feelings because you're not used to that. You are literally ruled by the moon. It's all about your intuition. Let's actually really wait. Where's my little book at? Hold on, y'all. Good. No, it's not any of these. It's this one. Sorry, y'all. You probably like, girl. Oh, yeah. You're literally ruled by the moon. It's your emotions and intuition. This will cause your reactions to be different from your thoughts, deepest needs, and emotional security. Just period. You're listening to your subconscious now. And that's what it really is. And I had to pull out that paper to read that because it really makes sense with everything that's going on. Like, you're becoming a lot more emotionally stable now because you're disciplining who you give your feelings to, how you talk to people, how much you express your love. But this is a very hard adaptation for you because you're not used to that. You're used to being able to just freely love. But I feel like you're now learning that leaves you in situations where you end up heartbroken or you end up like upset. So you're really being disciplined with your words now. What else for Cancer? Five of Cups in the reverse, the Justice in the reverse, Libra energy. Okay, so there could be a Libra that did something unfair to you or something. There could be a Libra that's facing karma. Yeah, Five of Cups in the reverse, though. Somebody isn't sad anymore. Somebody's not grieving a situation. There could be a Libra in your life that's not feeling like they took a loss when it came to you anymore. Like, somebody isn't waking up every day feeling like, damn, like I did lose Cancer. You know what I mean? But also with the Justice in reverse, I feel like somebody, they're over the fact of the loss of you. Like, they're not waking up every day initially thinking about you, but it is still something within them that feels like what happened is unfair. So I feel like, did you like discipline your feelings in some type of way, told this person, and now they think it's unfair? What's with the Justice in the reverse? You could be going to court with this person as well. There could be some type of court battle. What's with the Justice in the reverse? Some type of truth could have been revealed. The Magician in the reverse coming out again. Okay. So I feel like somebody treated you unfairly because of how much you know or how much power you hold in their life. I feel like that got to them in some type of way. And now they're just like, oh, okay, well, if Cancer feels like they can mean this much to me and leave, that's a problem. So I feel like that's why somebody's in the energy of feeling like you treated them unfair or something just wasn't leveled out. Somebody thought they could do something that was like justifiable and that it would be okay. Or that's how this person really does feel about you. Queen of Cups. Here we go. This is literally a couple here. This is what I'm saying. Okay, Queen of Cups. Here you are, Cancer, with this King of Cups. Now it's all making more sense. The King of Cups with the Two of Pentacles. Somebody's used to you being, like I said, somebody's used to you being very sweet, very nurturing, okay? And always caring about their feelings before you even care about yours. You're always in the energy of like, I have to take care of other people first, and I have to care about how I make other people feel before I even care about myself. You're not doing that with this person anymore. They're having a hard time adapting to that. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Like, I can't even believe I once made Cancer such a priority, and now they don't view me as a priority anymore. This King of Swords energy, this could also be an Aquarius feeling this. The Aquarius with the Justice in the reverse energy, heavy air sign energy. So it could be an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. But yeah, the Queen of Cups coming out here. This is a divine couple. Whoever this person you're with, they are the same as you. And I feel like you guys reflect each other so much. This definitely could be, I don't want to say, it really could be a karmic soulmate or a karmic twin flame with that Justice in the reverse coming out, all about the fairness or whatever. and karma, bad karma or good karma. But I really do feel like you guys reflect each other so much. It's like you want to be disciplined with your feelings. They want to be disciplined with their feelings. When you wear your heart on your sleeve, they wear their heart on their sleeve. It's so funny. It really is a match here. But what's with the Magician in the reverse? Somebody's like a trickster spirit or something like that. A 3 of Wands in the reverse with the Temperance. Okay, first major arcana of the day. Somebody wants to come to some type of middle ground with you, but there's no growth here. With this 3 of Wands in the reverse, this isn't going anywhere, though. And I feel like you see that, or this person could see that in some type of way. The Empress at the bottom of the deck. Cancer, some of you guys could be pregnant. And every time this card comes out, she's in a white dress. So I say some of you guys could be getting engaged. But this is just the overall aura of you, Cancer. You're a beautiful, nurturing being. It's like when you walk down the street, it's literally like there's angels singing behind you or something. Like literally, that's how this person views you. And with this Temperance coming out, somebody just wants to come to some type of middle ground. Somebody wants some type of harmony between y'all, but this person isn't doing the work within themselves to come back to that balance, to come back to that like halfway meeting point. What's with the 3 of Wands in the reverse? The Ace of Swords. Yeah, they're having some type of breakthrough now. And I feel like so are you. But honestly, I feel like this person is having a breakthrough because it's like, they're just like, I know I'm not changing that much, but I still feel like I deserve Cancer. And then if this breakthrough energy is yours, you're in the energy of being like, I know this person isn't growing. I know this relationship won't grow and flourish into anything. So I will be my sweet, caring self and come back into balance with you. And we can have some type of fairness here and peace. But I don't know if it's going to be that. That's really the energy that I'm getting. Like a lot of y'all, you're still going to go back to your sweet, caring self. But I still don't see like the energy of you being like, okay, this is exactly, look at this. Can't make this shit up. 4 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You guys are still emotionally unavailable. Like, just like I can hit the light switch and turn that off, that's how your feelings are. You still have your feelings turned off. And it's like, it's almost like you know when to turn them back on and you know when you can turn them back on, but that's not your motto right now. Like, that's not your initiative right now. And that's how you feel about this person. Whoever this air sign is or this water sign, you know for a fact, like, I know the truth about you and I know how I feel about you, but I do also know how I feel about myself. And I'm not going to lose my sweet, nurturing side just because you did something that was not fair to me, or you, I don't know, or you're mad at my power, or just because I don't see any change or growth in you or something like that. Doesn't mean I don't still love you, but it does mean we can't be together. Yeah, there's a lot of clarity coming through for you. You're really having a breakthrough about this person. And I really think it's this 3 of Wands energy. Like, you could be noticing that somebody's jealous of your power, how much you hold. This could be spiritual gifts. This could just be, like I said, that charming energy, how you really just get so many things naturally attracting to you just because you are a charmer. That could be that. But I really feel like it's the 3 of Wands in the reverse. You see that this person doesn't ever grow, evolve, or change in no type of way, shape, or form. So that's why it's like, And then look, the World, another major arcana. The cycle is complete with this person. You're kind of wrapping things up. There's going to be a lot of good luck coming to you. New things. Just new things. Unlocking new doors. There's so many new opportunities. Like, and this coming out with the 4 of Cups. I love how she's sleeping on this card too. And I don't know why it's so important as a message to say, Cancer, I feel like you really sleep. And something happens in your sleep state. In your astral projection, something happens within your dream state where you know when you go to sleep and when you wake up, everything's going to end up being okay. And I really feel like that's the energy that I get off of that. Like, okay, I may have stressed today. I may have closed out a cycle with somebody, and I may have been more disciplined with my feelings and said a couple words a little bit stronger than what I like to, because I really am a sweetheart. I really didn't want to word or voice myself like that. But I know when I go to sleep with all my thoughts, when I wake up in the morning, I will be okay. It's going to be a new day. Hence the World card. Everything's looking up for you. The world is turning in your favor. Just period. So Cancer, this was your reading. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated in some type of way. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.